welcome back, and in this video guys we are going to learn how we're going to design the multiply method that will take two different polynomial objects and multiply them together. So before we even get into all the little details of how we're going to implement this method, let's go ahead and learn about the design. What is the thing or the technique that we're going to use to multiply two different polynomials? So the technique that I'm going to use in multiplying two different polynomials is something called the distributive property. So guys, I'm not going to explain what the distributive property is because there's like tons of videos online that you can actually learn what the distributive property is. So if this term is something that is completely new to you and you've never heard of it, I would highly recommend you to check it out before you implement it in code, because it will be a little bit confusing if you don't know what the distributive property is. So let's go ahead and let me just type this real quick. Answer. So what we have here is a polynomial object and another polynomial object. Just for the sake of this example, let's call this first object first, and let's call this second, so we can just differentiate them. So the technique that I'm going to use to multiply two different polynomial objects is this. I'm going to take each term that exists in the first polynomial object and multiply it with each term that exists in the second polynomial object. So if I'm gonna demonstrate what I just said, it's gonna look something like this. So I'm gonna take this, put it right here, and take this and put it right here. And let's just put a plus sign and take this and put it right here, and take this and put it right here. So as you guys can see, all I did is it's actually really simple. Like the distributive property is actually it is really simple and easy. It's a piece of cake. All you gotta do is take the term that exists in the first polynomial and multiply it with each term that exists in the second polynomial. That's it. That's pretty much it. So this is what we did. We're going to take each term that exists here, as you guys know, in the first polynomial, and we're going to multiply it with each term that exists in the second polynomial. And guess what we're going to use in? Yeah, you guessed it. We're going to use nested for loops. So enough me talking, and I actually got excited. So let's go ahead and implement that.